Hi, Leroy. Well, I'm Bram Frank. This is Sonia M. Waring. She's my protege. She looks a lot prettier than I do. We're at the CSSD booth. We were here last year to talk about my puzzle lock and some of my other knives. Well, we now have my full Bowie knives. We have our fixed blades, and one of the things we wanted to work on, as well as the women's tactical, which was designed by, hint, hint, a woman, for women. But one of the things I showed Leroy was, and then people had noticed, was indexing. Some of the magazines have done write-ups of that, and I own the patent on indexing. Indexing is so that you can go from forward to reverse grip without taking your hand off the tool. And this is called post in a hole. It has grooves and it holds your finger. Now on the opposite side is something that, again, I have a patent on. It's a flat clip. It's a function in the clip, and the spoon pulls you down. So on the two, the spoon pulls you right down to indexing, and you can go from forward to reverse grip just by letting it drop. When I get it down, if I push on the indexing and pick up, I'm in forward grip. If I let it drop and turn into my hand, I'm in reverse grip. So the indexing, which is cut right into the handle, lets you go from forward reverse. It has double of them, so in case you got gloves on, there's not enough space, and this is a Magnum, you shift it down and you can take the bottom one and still do the exact same function of indexing. And it also means that if I came in and I'm holding this up and I get this open, I use indexing to go to reverse. I could go to a hook. I could use indexing to go to forward and come back again. So the indexing lets you change your grip and your positioning without taking your hand off the tool. And that's now the clip. I don't know if you can see the little mound of the clip. What it does is it's totally flat, so it can't catch on anything. And when it's in your pocket, it locks the fabric all around this post. Because I don't know, some of you might have had this happen. You won't admit it, but I'll admit it, that as I go to move or someone throws me, my knife is going bouncing out of my pocket. This is to make sure it cannot bounce out of your pocket, because it pushes the fabric all around that post. Might be hard on your pocket, you might get pocket rash, but you will not lose the knife out of your pocket. Now, that keeps it in your hand.
What about the fixed blade and the sheath?
Let me show you indexing on the fixed blade. Good point. Our fixed blades match up to our folders, and where the post was, we've put rivets that hold the scale onto the knife, and those are your indexing points. So again, you can go right to reverse grip without taking your hand off the tool. And the tool itself, the best part is it's identical to our folders. It matches up. There's just one silly extra inch of blade length, because for a fixed blade, you want to have a little bit more bite to it. But the weight and function is identical. It's part of the start of our family of knives. And of course, our trainers are that way. And we have, I know I ducked out of frame, but here we go. Here's a functional trainer drone and its fixed blade counterpart. They're identical, just has a longer blade. And that means Sonia and I could still practice and do everything, and she could actually start with it closed, and I cut, and when she cuts me, she could actually open it and then come in, and we could practice cutting, and nobody gets cut. But we have indexing, so I could cut at her, spin the reverse, come back, pull back to forward, check, cut, right back to reverse again, all from the indexing. And the fixed blades come in standard and Magnum, and like I said, this year we have the Bowie blades. They match up exactly, so the feel is the same. Now,
well, I think that everything is perfect, except I wish you had a ladies model.
A ladies model?
As
Now,
a
that would be
matter
really
of fact,
wow.
We do. Now it's designed by a woman for women, and it's more ergonomic to fit a woman's hand than the LLC. I use Bram, and I use the teeth on the bottom, the grab, and of course the infamous spool clip. Now this is just a prototype. The actual knife is going to be longer by about 1 inch. It's going to be a little bit wider on the grip, about 4 millimeters, and the blade and the clip will all be black.
And it still does all the same. She can still grab my thumb. She can still, here, I'm going to switch you around so the camera can see. Hold it up. Oh, I'm trapped.
You're good, you're good, you're good.
Okay, there we go. So she can still hit me. She can still open it. She can still go to reverse. She can still come back. She can close it on me. She can use it, use the ramp to stop me, and better, it fits in her bra, in her pocket, and it's just the right color. And of course, when it's black, it's going to look stunning. And this one happens to be Sonia's MISO, because it was designed by a woman from an end. It might come with black bolsters as well. And the way the blade is designed, as we say, is, I don't know if you can see it, I know it looks like it has corners, but it cuts really well. So those are some of the new things we have, and you're right. What the world needs is a woman's knife designed by a woman for women.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you.